Well, this summer, it's not that unusual to spot a surfboard out on Lake Minnetonka.
You simply stand up on it, add a paddle, and you have stand-up paddleboarding. It's a sport that started in Polynesia and, as reporter Shannon SLATTON explains, has now splashed into Minnesota waters.
So I'm just gonna find that sweet spot on my board, again with the handle.
Lesson number 1 on a paddleboard
I'll start to actually paddle out.
is to relax.
I'm just gonna get comfortable with this glide right now.
Carrie Rorick
Something that we've all wanted to do.
and her friends thought it would be fun to try stand-up paddleboarding.
So much easier than I thought it was going to be, though.
Plant your foot, one foot
Instructor
first,
Holly Evans
then a second.
helped bring the sport to Lake Minnetonka
With your paddle in your hand, and then just start paddling.
3 years ago.
We would get people constantly coming up to us, stopping. What is that? That is, I have no idea what you're doing. It's like you're walking on water.
Now she operates a very busy Wai Nani Surf and Paddle.
We can still have that surfer vibe and bring it to Minnesota.
Within an hour of learning to stand on a board,
It's extremely easy to pick up.
these beginners can get around with ease.
After you go out there and try it, though, you really want to go buy a board because it's a lot of fun.
But for more experienced paddleboarders like Dave DeFontaine, it's more about exploring the lake.
Since Dave retired in November,
When there's wind, I go sailing, and when there's no wind, I go paddling.
getting out nearly every day keeps him in good shape
I call it hydrotherapy.
as Dave discovers a nature trail on the water.
I've probably been on 110 of the 125 miles of shoreline. There's very little shoreline I haven't paddled along all around the lake. So yes, I've really explored it.
Paddleboarders leave the water with a feeling of serenity
Just the sense of well-being both during and after paddling.
and a sense of discovery.
I never knew the water was as clear as it was. You can get so much closer to shore. It's more pleasant, just different.
In Wayzata, Shannon SLATTON, 12 News.
An hour's board rental will cost you around $30. A 75-minute beginner clinic costs $50 per person with all the equipment provided. Of course, we'll have more information about paddleboarding. Just go to our website, 12.tv. And I think another plus for that, if you want to have some quiet time alone on the lake, there's no room for anybody in the back. You just go.
Go and find your way. Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
It is neat.